Greetings.
Oh, hello. I'm Jessie Sawmill, the local nurse here. Do you need a patch-up or some medicine?
A nurse? Here?
I used to be a tailor, actually. But when I moved here, they wanted me to use my sewing skills to mend knife and sword wounds. I kinda liked it, and ended up studying herbalism with a grumpy old man to at least have a better notion of what I was doing. And, well, I think I found my calling. What did you say your name was again?
I didn't. Forgive my manners. I am Kalyskah.
Right. Manners are not commonplace around these parts. Did you need something?
Herbalism is a topic that draws my interest. Tell me about your mentor.
He lives in a small shack not too far from Gulenheim. A war tainter that somehow managed to slow down his aging process through herbs. He used to sell potions when I was under his wing, but not anymore. Now it seems he only cares about some weird plants he has growing at his house.
I might be interested in learning. I shall pay him a visit, see what he has to offer.
Nah, I don't think he'd want to.
And why is that?
Never mind. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Are you selling something?
Medicine and herbs.
I have no use for that.
Right then. In that case, I have nothing that would catch your interest.
Actually, there is this small thing. You see, I've come from Kellhold, and a friend of mine is very injured. I don't think I can bring her here without, let's just say, spilling her entrails. If I had to guess, I would say she needs a blood transfusion. Fresh blood, of course. Do you think I can get it here?
Well, blood coagulates not long after it exits the veins. Blood transfusions are risky. Sometimes it works, but sometimes people get worse than they were before. I don't know why exactly, but I know that the safest way to do it is if she's receiving it directly from a donor. We could set 2 beds and...
No. As I said, I cannot bring her here, and I know that people from this settlement wouldn't be welcomed in Kellhold, so I'm afraid I will need you to give it to me in a bag. I will just have to run like the wind and pump it through her veins before it thickens.
No, too risky. I can't be responsible for such craziness.
I can pay you.
I've already told you. I won't risk other people's lives because... How much?
50 coins. How does that sound?
Deal. You should start with that the next time you have a friend in need. Is there anything else you need?
Not really. Farewell.
Trouble harvesting it. How am I going to fill my orders? Eckhart will kill me. I can get you more melon root by next
Welcome
week.
to Bouchard's Tavern and Inn. So nice to see a new face around.
Hello as well. Are you the owner?
That'll be my parents. They're right over there at the bar if you'd like to speak to them.
But you told me you had it. You said it would be here by nightfall today. I'm sorry, son, but we had trouble harvesting it. How am I going to fill my orders? Eckhart will kill me. I can get you more melon root by next week. My divers will be ready by then. Keep your voice down. I need it for tomorrow. You've ruined me. Don't worry, dear. We'll find it. I'll go back now. But you told me you had it.
Now, where are their
You
manners?
said it would be here by nightfall today. I'm sorry, son, but we had trouble harvesting it. How am I going to fill my orders? Eckhart will kill me. I can get you more melon root by next week. Our divers will be ready by then. Keep your voice down. I need it for tomorrow. You've ruined me.
I'm not the keeper of this house, young man.
Oh. Then why are you here? You told me you had it. We have the room booked for the night. You said it would be here by nightfall today. I'm sorry, sir, but we had trouble harvesting it. How am I going to fill my orders? Eckhart will kill me.
It is clear that you are in desperate need of help, so here I am.
That's rather brash of you barging in here. Please leave at once.
You would offend me again after pushing me aside at the door.
All right, you can come in. But you told me you had it.
I'm sorry, miss.
You said it would
My
be
husband
here
and
by
I are in
nightfall
distress.
today.
We forget
I'm sorry,
ourselves.
sir, but we
I
had
see.
trouble harvesting it.
What has
How am I
happened?
going to fill my orders? Eckhart will kill me. I can get you more. We were robbed not long ago. On our way here.
Thank you for your interest, but you cannot help us in this predicament.
Ruined me.
Do not assume the extent of my abilities. What did they take from you?
My wedding ring. It was Harry's grandmother's. Our supplies, satchels, and even our horses.
Margaret!
Tell the woman what she wants to know. There's something about her, and honestly, I don't want you going back out there.
I need it for tomorrow. You've ruined me.
Who was it that stole from you?
3 men. Came out of the trees.
You told me you had it.
And then Harry.
I froze. It was nothing like the training grounds back home. Now because of me we only have the clothes on our backs. We're lucky I paid for this room in advance. I'm sorry I ruined our honeymoon.
Keep your voice down.
I need it for tomorrow. You've ruined me. But you told me you had it. You said it would be here by nightfall today. I'm sorry, sir.
I like your story. I will help you.
No, I couldn't live with myself if anyone came to harm because of my incompetence. Especially a lady.
I am no ordinary lady. I am the Lady of Karnstein, Kalyskah.
You are not afraid of facing bandits? Trained killers up to no good?
Oh, Margaret, I doubt they are trained, but they will face justice for their thievery. I will not let them get away with the belongings of my new acquaintances.
Return our property, especially Margaret's ring. And we shall be more than just acquaintances, Miss Kalyskah. We will be friends.
We shall see.
You said it would be here.
Where exactly did they attack you?
I'm sorry, sir.
Halfway between here and that camp of ruffians. That's where they assailed us. On the road. Good fortune, Kalyskah.
You see, Margaret? We fated to be together. To have a love like none other. The storms are working in mysterious ways, but their hand is clear. You said it would be here by nightfall today. I'm sorry, sir.
You are Madame Bouchard,
You've
correct?
ruined me.
That'll be me. What brings you to our town, little missy? You look far too rich to be
But
slumming
you
it with
told me
people
you
like
had
us.
it.
One
You
could
said it would be
say I
here
am
by
intending
nightfall today.
unfinished
I'm sorry,
business.
sir, but we had
I'm
trouble
looking for a
harvesting
blood
it. How am I
gem.
going to fill my
actually.
orders? Eckhart will
Have
kill
you seen
me.
one?
I can get you more
Beyond that,
next
I'm
week.
simply needing
Our
a
divers
place
will be
to
ready
stay
by
the
then.
night.
Keep your voice down.
Well, we certainly
I
can
need it
give
for
you
tomorrow.
a bed.
You've
As
ruined
for the
me.
blood gem,
I'm sure one of these patrons can give you their beds as well. They certainly seem eager.
But
I got
you
a place
told me
for you
you
to
had
sit
it.
right here.
You said it would be here by nightfall today. I'm sorry,
The
sir,
lascivious
but we had trouble
eyes of
harvesting
your
it.
errant
How am I gonna
guests
fill my
make
orders?
themselves
Eckhart will
known
kill
like
me.
the mating
And get
call
you
of
my
a
melon
howling
root by
wolf,
next week.
whose
Our
lungs
divers
have
will be
been
ready by then.
severely
Keep your
beaten.
voice down.
Though
I need it
company
for
is
tomorrow.
rarely something I
You've
would
ruined
turn
me.
down from a worthy suitor.
Oh, I'll bet. Oh, missed introductions. How silly of me.
But you told
I'm
me
the
you
owner of
had
this
it.
establishment.
You said it would be
Bouchard.
here by nightfall
We've got
today.
plenty of rooms here for
I'm
you
sorry,
at
sir,
affordable
but we
cost.
had trouble
But I've
harvesting it.
interrupted you.
How am I going
You
to fill
mentioned
my
something.
orders?
The
Eckhart will
blood
kill
gem.
me. I can get you my melon root by next
You've seen
week.
it.
Our
No,
divers will be
ma'am.
ready by then.
I'm afraid
Keep your
I've never
voice
even
down.
heard of anything
I
like
need it for
that.
tomorrow.
Well,
You've ruined
maybe
me.
you've seen it without knowing what it is. It'd be a red reflective stone about yay big.
oh,
But you told me you
I
had
do
it.
believe I know what you're talking
You
about.
said it would be here by
do?
nightfall today.
Yes, we
I'm
do.
sorry, sir, but we had
We've
trouble
seen it.
harvesting it.
Will that
How am I
be
gonna
all?
fill my orders? Eckhart
That's
will kill
really
me. I
all
can
you
get
can
you my
spare.
melon root by next
You've
week.
seen
Our
it.
divers will be ready
Where?
by then. Keep your voice
When?
down. I
Perhaps
need it for
something
tomorrow.
shiny.
You've
Might
ruined
loosen
me.
our tongues.
Yeah, you look like you can afford it. You are rather put together, ain't you?
But you told me you
Although
had
if you
it.
don't want to pay our price, we could
You
always
said it would
work
be here
out
by
a
nightfall
different
today.
deal.
I'm sorry,
Exactly
sir,
what
but we had
sort
trouble
of
harvesting
deal
it. How am
are
I
we
going to fill
talking
my
about
orders?
here?
Eckhart
Just
will
a
kill
little
me.
job.
I can get you my melon
The
root
kind
by
that brings
next
gold
week.
to both our
Our
pockets.
divers will be
and
ready by
smiles
then.
to my
Keep your
customers'
voice down.
faces.
I need it for tomorrow.
Please give it a break.
You've ruined
As
me.
if somebody of her caliber would stoop so low. Look at the woman. She could be royalty for all we know.
But you told me you had it. You said it would be here by nightfall today. I'm sorry, sir, but we had trouble harvesting it. How
You've
am I going
made
to fill
such
my
an
orders?
effort to
Eckhart will
beat
kill
around
me.
the bush
I can
that I
get you
had
my
a
melon root
glimpse
by
of
next
hope
week.
you wouldn't
Our
be
divers
so
will be ready by then.
predictable.
Keep your voice down. I need it for tomorrow.
Take your
You've ruined
coin.
me.
We did see your stone, actually.
Gem.
Whatever. Inside this very
But you
tavern,
told me you had it.
a bunch of bandits were
You said it would
boasting
be here
about
by
it,
nightfall
actually.
today.
Got it from
I'm sorry, sir,
some guy
but we had
named
trouble harvesting
John?
it. How am I going to fill my
Jacob?
orders? Eckhart will kill me. I can get you
James.
more melon
That's
root by
before
next
the
week.
bloody bastards
Our
started
divers will
fighting.
be ready by
Had to
then.
get rid
Keep
of
your
them
voice
because they were
down.
causing too much of a
I need it
ruckus.
for tomorrow.
Took your gem with
You've
them.
ruined me.
Well, I'm not sure what happened after they left, but they did mention how rich it'd make them.
Pawned it, I bet. At the shop.
But you told me you had it.
And this shop
You said it
is
would be here by
where?
nightfall today.
Once you exit our
I'm sorry,
tavern,
sir,
it's the
but we
building
had
directly
trouble
to the
harvesting
right.
it. How am I going
Lady
to fill
named
my
Loretta
orders?
owns it.
Eckhart will kill me.
Understood.
I can get you more melon
I
root
shall
by
head
next
there as
week.
soon as I can.
Our divers will be
Is
ready
there
by
anything
then.
else
Keep
you've
your voice
seen
down.
or heard?
I need it for tomorrow.
That's all we know, dearie.
You've ruined me.
If you insist. See you around, Missy.
Well, if it wasn't, it'd hardly matter now.
But you told me
I
you
ought to
had
get
it.
going. I don't
You
think I'll
said
be
it would be
buying
here by
anything
nightfall
else.
today.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry, sir,
I
but we
suppose.
had trouble
If
harvesting
you
it.
insist.
How am I going to fill
See you
my
around,
orders?
Missy.
Eckhart will
Bye-bye
kill
now.
me. I can get you more melon root next week. Our divers will be ready by then. Keep your voice down. I need it for tomorrow. You've ruined me. But you told me you had it. You said it would be here by nightfall today. I'm sorry, sir, but we had trouble harvesting it. How am I going to fill my orders? Eckhart will kill me. I can get you more melon root next week. Our divers will be ready by then. Keep your voice down. I need it for tomorrow. You've ruined me. But you told me you had it. You said it would be here by nightfall today. I'm sorry, sir, but we had trouble harvesting it. How am I going to fill my orders? Eckhart will kill me. I can get you more melon root next week. Our divers will be ready by then. Keep your voice down. I need it for tomorrow. You've ruined me. But you told me you had it. You said it would be here by nightfall today. I'm sorry, sir, but we had trouble harvesting it. How am I going to fill my orders? Eckhart will kill me. I can get you more melon root by next week. Our divers will be ready by then. Keep your voice down. I need it for tomorrow. You've ruined me. But you told me you had it. You said it would be here by nightfall today. I'm sorry, sir, but we had trouble harvesting it. How am I going to fill my orders? Eckhart will kill me. Yeah, you will. Next week. Our divers will be ready by then. Keep your voice down. I need it for tomorrow. You've ruined me. told me you had it. You said it would be here by nightfall today. I'm sorry, sir, but we had trouble harvesting. I'm going to fill my orders. They can't kill me. I can get you my millimeter for next week.
Is that a new face I see who has entered the town of Millhaven? And of all things, my shop? Welcome, stranger. My name is Loretta, but I prefer Lottie. As happy as I am to have a new customer, I suspect you aren't here to purchase tea leaves or walking sticks. Do you have a name, given or preferred?
Kalyskah, and you are correct. I am not here to browse your wares, but instead am in search of an idol. Golden, a ruby within it.
You arrived too late. I'm afraid your idol sprouted legs and ran off.
Pardon?
It's gone. Broken. Fractured into several pieces. You can try and catch up to the many people who got their hands on it, but I'm sure the trail is already lost.
I cannot believe this.
As much as I hate to be the bearer of bad news, I actually can help you. You need only ask.
Actually, a recount of the story shan't harm. What shattered my ruby?
Well, I was making my way back here after I'd gone out and collected some herbs. Ran into a bunch of reavers making their way back also. They were holding your idol, you see. I felt it before I saw it. It started as a low hum at the back of my head, before something unnatural settled over me.
What are reavers?
Just what they call some of the lower ranks around here. The marauder insists on some order to the chaos in this town. Not sure what good that will do. Bandits are all the same in the end. Boastful, ignorant, just like the ones who had your idol. Wouldn't stop talking about how they took it from a naive man named James. Do you know who that is?
I do. Unfortunately.
They wouldn't stop talking about it, especially when they were drunk off Bouchard's brews. Shortly after they entered the tavern to celebrate their new prize, they got kicked out for being too rowdy. Fought over your store forsaken idol right outside in front of everybody. It wasn't long before your ruby broke into pieces. It was quite an event when it did. Just for a moment, I swear, the entire world around us went dark and cold. The air grew stale, and there was an awful stench of death lingering. I've never seen anything like it. Not only that, but the moment it broke, the animals knew. I could hear the horses unsettle in their stable, and the rats. So many rats scampered out of their hiding spots. Even a swarm of bats flew by, entirely too close for my taste. I'm sure somebody around here got cut by their talons. Of course, everyone freaked out. But after things settled a bit, you can bet they all wanted to get their hands on the red treasure.
Today?
Calling them
I'm sorry, sir.
to be expected of you to look like
How am I
that.
going to fill my orders?
Specifically,
They
those
can't
that
kill
can't
me. I
recognize
can get you my
ancient,
millimeter
dark,
for next week.
dangerous magic. I managed to snag one in all the chaos, but I knew not to touch it with my bare hands, nor allow my eyes to linger. It's right here, actually. I'm more than happy to give it to you.
You have a piece and you wish to simply hand it over. Why? How much will it cost me?
Not everything needs a price. Perhaps I'm just inclined to help you. Help comes to those who help themselves, you know. And helping you helps us all.
Is that so? You're an odd one, I must confess. However, in my experience, there's no such thing as kindness to strangers. If there is, it is few and far between.
A smart woman as ever. But in this case, I assure you, I wish only for you to keep a memory of this good deed.
How good of a deed can it be? You're simply giving back what is rightfully mine.
Ever so impertinent you are. I'll pretend I didn't hear that as long as you remember that I, Loretta of Millhaven, gave you a shard of your power back under no pretenses but my own free will.
A shard of my power? How did you...
A secret never told has nowhere to hide, and I am no stranger to magic. At this very moment I can feel the corruption whispering in my ears, coming from this piece of ruby, your ruby. So take it freely,
will be ready by
I
then.
insist.
Keep your voice down.
Just keep
I
this
need it
memory.
for tomorrow. You've ruined me. Like you told me, you've had it. You said it was
I knew I felt something earlier today. Must have been when my idol broke. Do you happen to know who the other bandits or townsfolk are that took shards? Or where I could find them?
I don't, unfortunately. There were so many people and a lot of chaos. I didn't see who the townsfolk were. And as for the bandits who captured your idol, I'm afraid I can't really tell one from another these days. As I said before, they were lower ranked. I might be able to name some mavens and bandit lords, but reavers or tenderfoots.
God will kill me.
You might as well
And
be
yet you wanna
asking
know
me
I'm
what
not
year
next
it
week.
is.
Our
There were
diamonds will be
already
ready
so
by
many.
then. Keep your voice down.
Well, that's just marvelous. Would you have any idea as to what they would do with the pieces?
I'd imagine they'd like to sell it, but I've yet to have anyone try to pawn it to me. I did hear someone say they would gift their piece to the Marauder to earn his favor. There are already so many broken promises in this town, I wouldn't be surprised if that one was added to the list. Besides, you wouldn't even be allowed near the Marauder at the moment. At least, not until the next auction or court. What I do know is that there was an influx of people who left town today after your idol broke. You'll just have to wait to see if they return. Plenty of corners in this land there are. I do hope you find what you're looking for.
Hit harder. I smell a trio of fear, lust, and honesty? How peculiar. Oh, and blood. What a treat this will be.
Hold it.
What is it you wish me to hold? You hold a stick, but I hold nothing. Calm yourself.
What the? Shut it, wench. See, Boris, I told you. Didn't I tell you there were freaks around these parts?
Calm down, Trevor. She's not a freak. Just a woman. However, miss, what my crude friend here implies is true. It's best for you to turn around and leave.
Yeah, fuck off.
You. I do not much care for you. I suggest that you learn the art of silence very quickly. And what of your friend? He does not seem in the best health.
Bloody, yeah. Young Friar here doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut. But you'll be fine, won't you, Friar?
Yeah, I'm fine, Boris. The pain is gone, so I must be getting better.
Fucking idiot. Deserved it, Boris. Deserved it. He wanted to give it back, the idiot.
Yes, I know. Look, miss, you really should be leaving. Pretend you never saw us, and we'll have no problems with you.
What? How do you know she won't tell anyone? I'll kill her.
Trevor, if your arse leaves that rock, I'll knock you out with it, understand?
A man that wants to kill, a man that doesn't want to die, and a man that wants only to survive. What an odd trio you make. Nevertheless, what I want right now is a wedding ring.
I wouldn't fuck you, let alone marry you, freak.
Damn it, Trevor, shut up! Miss, nothing here is available to you. It is all ours.
Oh, come on now. She can have the ring.
Friar, just keep quiet. Try and sleep, okay? And the ring is worth more than anything else here. However, miss, if you've got coin on you, then perhaps you would like to purchase something. Apart from the ring, of course.
It seems you are not part of Millhaven, yet not part of the bandits' clans. What leads you to this situation?
We're not bandits, miss. You have us mistaken. We relieved some travelers of their belongings, yes. But we didn't cause them any harm.
Stealing but not injuring is more noble to you.
Not noble. This is an unjust world.
So, if you had to, you would have harmed that couple.
I do what I have to look after my own. That is why I choose travellers who are likely not to cause trouble.
A risky choice.
Life is full of risks. I'm sure you've had your fair share. A beautiful woman like yourself.
You said I could purchase the couple's items from you. I would like to trade.
What do you offer?
How did you get yourself into this predicament? How did you get yourself into this predicament?
I don't know. The people we took it from just seemed nice. I tried to talk the others into giving their things back. The rig at least. But Travis felt otherwise. He was furious I dared to disagree. Turned around and sliced me open. Blink of an eye. And my guts were on the floor.
Does he frequently use violence to express his mere disagreement?
Yeah, he does. But Boris usually steps in. Unfortunate for me that he didn't have time.
Why do you travel with these men, if you don't agree with their ways?
I didn't have many options when my parents died. Without a home, I had nowhere to go. Now at least, I have people to call family again.
You are different from your group. You have experienced pain, and yet you have a heart. Will you tell me where I can find the ring?
My loyalty is to my comrades, miss. I cannot help you, I'm afraid.
The couple you stole from were on their honeymoon, on their way to their first adventure together. The horses you have? Gifts from their families. The wedding ring? An heirloom passed down from their grandmother. They are inconsolable. Then help me, youngling. Tell me where the ring is, and you will bring them, and yourself, some solace.
It's far. I'd have to take you, but I cannot walk. Talk with Boris. You will not have enough gold to trade for the ring, but... And I mean no disrespect, miss. This is the touch of a woman. Perhaps you could use this to your advantage. He may be willing to trade, if you are willing also.
Interesting. Thank you, Friar. Be at peace, kind man. Perhaps we got off on a wrong foot. What brings you to this part of the province?
Killing freaks. Piss off.
Travert is an interesting name, and you an interesting man. Do you know much of the local area? A skilled woodsman, perhaps? All people have redeeming qualities.
Are you fucking mental? If you don't leave me the fuck alone, this here stick will be sticking out of your chest. I don't want fucking freaks like you around me.
I only wish to help my acquaintances. Tell me where the ring is, and there will be no trouble, little man.
Little fucking man?
Oh, don't worry. I mean mentally, not physically.
Dead fucking whore.
You might want to hit harder.
What the fuck, Travert? Though he was my brother, he has done much to deserve this end. It doesn't make it any less painful. Be on your way. There is nothing more for you here.
I'm sorry, but I did what I had to do. I will leave you to grieve.
Come at me. Come at me. Come at me. Ha! Hit harder.
You said it would be here by nightfall today. I'm sorry, sir. We had trouble harvesting it. How am I going to fill my orders? It can't be kill me. I'll get you my melon next week. And Davis will be ready right there. Keep your voice down. I need it for tomorrow. You've ruined me. Like you told me you had it. You said it would be here by nightfall today. I'm sorry, dear. We'll find it. Go back now.
Now, where are their manners?
Get you my melon next week. And Davis will be ready right there. Keep your voice down. I need it for tomorrow. You've ruined me. Like you told me you had it. You said it would be here by nightfall
Dear
today.
Kalyskah, are you injured? How are you faring?
How am I going to
I am
fill my
well.
orders?
I dealt with the bandits, and I have your supplies with me. Alas, the bandits had hidden your ring, and I could not find it.
You're a saint! I don't know how you managed it, but this is incredible. Kalyskah, you are a true friend.
You told me you had it.
Tell us,
You said
how
it would
can
be
we
here by
repay you?
nightfall today. I'm sorry,
Perhaps something with my saddlebags, meagre as that
How am I
offering
gonna
may
fill
be.
my orders? It can't
Perhaps you
be
wish to
me.
travel?
Get you my melon
After the quarantine, you could join us on our honeymoon into the
Keep your
mountains.
voice down.
It would be a beautiful sight,
You've
seeing
ruined
the
me.
whole province from there.
You are both generous, but your friendship is enough. I
Like you
require
told me
nothing
you
else.
had it.
Would you join
You
me
said
in a
it would be
drink
here by
to this
nightfall
new
today.
bond?
I'm sorry, sir, but we had trouble harvesting it. How am I going to fill my orders? It can't be
Of
kill
course.
me. You get
I'll
your
go and get
melon
some wine from downstairs.
and
I
Davis
could
will
tell
be
there
ready.
was something about you,
Keep your voice
Kalyskah.
down.
Our
Need
hero,
it for tomorrow.
hidden in this tiny
You've
town.
ruined me.
I have a feeling your love will endure ages.
Like you told me you had it.
I
You said
agree
we'd
that
be
we
here
are
by
blessed.
nightfall today.
Even more blessed
I'm
for knowing
sorry,
you.
son.
And the ring,
Harvest.
while pretty
How am I
and
gonna fill my
expensive,
orders?
was a
They can't
gift from
kill me.
Harry's
You
parents.
get your watermelon
They will
next
understand
week.
its loss.
The divers will be ready by then. Keep your voice down. I need it for tomorrow.
They didn't have the good stuff, but I got something worthy of celebration. To Kalyskah.
2 new friends.
But you told me you had it. You said it would be here by nightfall today. I'm sorry, son. You had trouble harvesting it. How am I going to fill my orders? They can't kill me. You get your watermelon next week. The divers will be ready by then. Keep your voice down. I need it for tomorrow. You've ruined me. But you told me you had it. You said it would be here by nightfall today. I'm sorry, son. You had trouble harvesting it. How am I going to fill my orders? They can't kill me. You get your watermelon next week. The divers will be ready by then. Keep your voice down. I need it for tomorrow. You've ruined me. But you told me you had it. You said it would be here by nightfall today. I'm sorry, son.
I might as well pack up my shop now and toss myself into the river.
That seems like a drastic response to a late delivery.
My apologies, madam. I forget myself. Late deliveries aren't so troublesome, you're right. But don't bother yourself with my business matters. If you wait just a minute, I'll be right with you.
What if I told you I could be of assistance?
I'd ask how that could be.
I have a knack for procuring things. When do you need this millen root by?
Midday tomorrow.
I can return by then with the herb in tow. At a price.
Very well. I need at least 5 bunches, and I trust I'm paying for your discretion. I don't know if you know millen root, but it's not a herb to boast about.
Of course. I shall see you in the morn. I suspect Jessie may be able to tell me more about this millen root.
blood transfusion. Give me a moment to collect it. Sorry, I don't have enough patients to take blood from. You should come back tomorrow.
What can you tell me of a herb known as millen root?
Oh my, looking for some fun, Kalyskah? It's a plant that is devilishly tricky. When the right dose is ingested, it gives one vibrant visions, bringing to life their imagination before their eyes.
A hallucinogen?
Correct, but with the wrong dose, it's lethal. Be careful who you speak to about millen root. It's banned in most of Gillenheim. Though, not here. Here, it's bought over.
Interesting. Do you have some?
Storms, no. Not that I have anything against it. I've had some wonderful times with Millie. I just don't want to risk a theft. There's only one person I know of who would stock it, but I wouldn't send my worst enemy to visit him. Do you really need millen root?
Yes, I do. Besides, I'm sure he is nothing I cannot handle.
I don't know about that. A war-tainted orc by the name of Rugdump. He lives at the bottom of the mountain west of here, in a hut. Be careful, he has a quick temper.
Thank you, Jessie.
Do see me when you're done. I want to know you're okay.
I shall.
definitely had to be. He took a mighty alchemist, a willow whaley tree. He licked the sap out from its trunk and found himself well full of glee and pee. Yes, I definitely had to pee. He took the sap to home and hearth and used his smarts to make it better. A mighty alchemist, a willow whaley tree. He licked the sap out from
Excuse me, sir.
found himself
Are
well
you
full of glee.
Rugdumph the alchemist?
Sometimes I am, and sometimes I amn't. Depends who's asking.
I have been sent by Jessie, the nurse at the infirmary in town.
What are you doing?
I'm searching for a herb I believe you might have. Millen root?
You think me the kind of person to keep a millet root?
Jessie said you might have some.
Is that so?
I mean no insult to you, Rugdumph. I ask in earnest.
Skittish little people. I ran out of old Millie earlier this past week. I've been meaning to pick some, so this is perfect timing. Get me 10 bunches and you can have what you need. I'll just need to smoke them for a little when you get back.
And, where can I find Millie?
Just north of here is a cave on the side of the mountain. She has broad leaves with white veins. You'll find her at the bottom. She likes the dark and cold. You should have no trouble finding her.
Is that so? I assume I'll be back soon.
A mighty alchemist, a willow whaley tree. He licked the sap out from its trunk and found himself well full of glee and pee. Yes, I definitely had to pee. He took the sap to home and hearth and used his smarts to make it better.